Fly first class. They're flying your way.
Dream Team SF. We're here with Paypa Boy. How did Dream Team get started, and how did you come up with the name?
Well, Dream Team got started because me and a real good friend of mine named Ronald, we started this little rap group called Dream Team. Nothing to do with the basketball team. It just sounded dope, you know, two young kids rapping. We call ourselves the Dream Team. Then after so many years happened, we had split ways and did our own thing. I continued with this rap stuff, and he was doing his own thing. So when I put all my chips into my rapping and my music, I had put myself on a tour, and I was like in New York, and I went to a Lil Wayne concert, and he had like a YMCMB t-shirt on. Then I went to a Wiz concert out there too, and he had the Taylor Gang. Then Currency, he had the Jet Life. So I was like, man, I need my own uniform if I'm really gonna be out here putting off my team back home. So I was like, took Dream Team, boom, do it on a t-shirt. Took the old school Mario sign, boom. And that's how Dream Team got started. This originated supposed to be a 6-month pop-up shop to support my music because I had like my whole neighborhood pushing me. And it just became from 6 months to a year, 2 years, half a decade now.
That's big.
Boom, here he is. Young, black, successful businessman in San Francisco.
Did you grow up in this neighborhood?
Yes, 32 years of my life. The same corner, Broadham, Plymouth.
That's what's up, man. So what is some stuff in this shop that you feel like you had to have in here, like as far as memorabilia or even things that's for sale?
See, coming up, I didn't really know what the shop was gonna be, so I kind of turned it into like a little premium boutique shop. So I always wanted to give history like a museum of the new cats coming in. So I knew I must have a old school collection, just the history of what is right now, which is the sneaker culture, letting the kids see how quality once was a big factor versus things now. Another thing is, you know, just rare items, autographed Yeezys, Marty McFly mags, just stuff that people won't see in real life just through magazines and the internet. I wanted to be that guy where they can come in and actually touch, take a picture, and just enjoy that rare piece.
Yeah. So what did it take like to obtain some of the stuff like the Marty McFlys or the old school Jordans with the crumbling bottoms now, Yeezys?
Really just having a clean name, and what I mean by a clean name, just being good to the people or the culture of the sneaker game, because you know we need these type of people to help us build. And you know, when I say a clean name, when you need something and you throw your fishing line out there, one of those guys gonna tug on it and put you on with that piece that you need. That's how I was able to get the Martin McFlys. I didn't pay no ridiculous $10,000 for them. I paid a soft tube bands for them. That was the first generation. It's only 200 of those made. So I felt like 2,000 wasn't really too much. I got my little wear up in them. And that's what I just mean by keeping a clean name, because as long as you're good to the people are always gonna be good to you, period, in any scenario.
Before Dream Team SF, where were you shopping for sneakers in the Bay Area?
I've been in the sneaker game for quite some while. So in San Francisco, we had a bunch of premium shops like Dark Side, also known as Nort. We used to have a legendary spot out here called Huff. Then Undefeated took their spot. Mom and pop shops in Chinatown called Silver Star and Walk America, and they had a bunch of Nike and Jordan accounts. And I would come there so frequently, they would call me and let me know what shoes came in early and stuff like that. So those were the shops I would be shopping at before the sneaker game blew up. Now it's to the point, we don't got to shop for kicks no more at like mom and pop stores or just shops like that. It's the online. It's StockX, it's Grills, you know, the old school eBay. They got a bunch of forums on Facebook now.
What are your thoughts on that, on the StockX, and you got your Grills?
StockX really put the nail in the coffin for resellers. And what I mean by that is they kind of stopped the young kids from really making decent money, because the way StockX works is just like this. If I'm a kid with 250 bucks and I somehow obtain this Yeezy and I sell it for 250 because I just want my money back, and I put it on StockX, and that's what the going rate for this shoe is going to be. So now people that spent that X amount of money on multiple pairs thinking that they're going to get a $1,500 flip or $2,000 flip, knowing the worth of this Yeezy, it's now 250. So now they got a bunch of bricks, and they kind of just finessed theyself. So, you know, I ain't really shopped on StockX. You know, with every website, it's going to have the pros and cons. I hear some of their shoes be, you know, not all the way secure. But that's my thoughts on StockX, man. I don't really feel them. It's just like, you got guys like me and yourself that really want to see the game move forward. And just like Dame Dash said, it's like these culture vultures just coming here because it's $1 billion market. So these big fish with all this big money come down and try to shift it and do things their way. And, you know, this is something that we have a lot of control of as a young youth and the people, man. And I don't like where they took the game.
Yeah. So with StockX being around the way it is today, where do you see the sneaker game in 2 to 3 years?
The game right now is taking a real big fall right now. In the next 2-3 years, I know for a fact it's going to be back to the early 2000s, early 99. We can go inside the store and be like, let me get that in a size 10. Let me get that in a 9.5. Raffles won't be as popular, won't be such mandatory for a sneaker. They'll still be around, but I think a lot of the players in the game are waking up because the companies are just kind of real money hungry. Yeah. Nike had put out 30 pair of shoes in 1 month. Then you got Yeezy, not Adidas. Yeezy put out 5 pair in 1 month. Then Adidas put out 30 pair. Then you got other brands that's starting to pop. Like, you know, Jay-Z, he's the president of Puma, so he has a big following still. Nipsey Hussle's under him, so those shoes are do well also. But it's like, how could somebody like you and I that really fuck with the shoe game and want to try to obtain all these shoes, that's like 15,000 every month.
Yeah, for real.
It's like becoming a slave to the game, and like I said, a lot of cats are waking up.
That's true. Aside from that, man, you go the extra mile. What does it take to get to the next level as far as like the shop, your own product line, stuff like that?
To go to the next level is up to you as an individual. It's like, do you want to be seen as a regular person, or do you want to be kind of like, not really iconic, but do you want to be able to stick out and be that dude that helped innovate something? Me, I'm all about trying to do something new and innovate and create my own wave, and that's what I've done over the past like year or so with the little sneaker crave I have developed with my own cereal, my own sneaker cleaner, my own boost pins, and my own action figure. Nobody wants to be an average Joe. I feel like everybody's talented. You just gotta squeeze the talent out of you, pretty much.
Man, as far as marketing strategies, you've ate cereal out of the hottest sneakers. You traveled across the world. You fed the Supreme lines. Like, man, how important is it for you to market yourself, and how have these strategies helped the shop?
I had took some marketing strategies classes back in high school, and one thing that stuck in my mind is 75% of every company is based on promotion, whether it's McDonald's, whether it's vacuum cleaners, toilet paper, et cetera, et cetera. So I took that into accountability, and I said, you know what? I'm about to just, every camp out, I'm gonna be throwing flyers out, free stickers, and me being a sneakerhead, I know I get hungry in them lines, so let me go buy 200 tacos. What's $200 from Jack in the Box? Fuck it. Yeah. And so that just always stuck with me. And a lot of people ask me, you know, about this marketing. I always tell them it's just 75% is based on promo. Promo is everything. promo. You know, nobody really liked the music artist Lil B, but he made you love him because he just kept popping up. Just like how the radios do, you know, that song might be so weak,
but it come on so often.
It gets programmed into you. So I programmed myself with this little guy right here, and boom, Dream Team, Paypa Boy, back and forth from everywhere.
Got you. And speaking of music, you said that back in the day you used to rap. Do you plan on coming out with any visuals or songs anytime soon? Yeah, I'm working with my artist right now, 24 Golden. But as far as myself, I got some stuff in the works right now.
You know, greatness takes time.
For sure. All right, man. So being Kanye's nephew, you've seen it all as far as the Yeezy collection from Nike and Adidas. What's your favorite Yeezy from both brands?
Hands down, I'm a big Nike fan. Yeezy ones, the Blinks. I got about 8 pair of those.
God.
Autographed pair with my aunt. And after that, followed up by the Solar 2s.
Okay.
I got about 4 pair of them. Not really into Adidas. I do own every pair of the 350s, 750s, etc., just cause. But I don't wear them. I call it trade bait, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what it is at the end of the day. I feel like the Adidas thing is kind of like here now, gone tomorrow. I give it a couple more years and that shit'll fade out. It's not like Nike. Nike is timeless to me with a lot of stuff.
I beg to differ because they got Nike. They're more of athlete brand. It's always gonna be a new athlete, but I think us as, you know, black people, you know, the hip hop culture, Adidas gravitates to that. So all of them have celebrities. Rich the Kid designing a new shoe right now. Pharrell, he in the game. I mean, you got non-athletes getting these big deals.
So with these people getting deals with Adidas, how do you see Puma doing in the next couple of years?
Well, Jay-Z is president of Puma now, and you know he that's like the Godfather. So it's like if he pull you in, you good.
Facts.
So, somebody just got a deal too. I think bro from the Jazz. He's got a Puma deal. What's
Donovan Mitchell.
I believe so.
Yeah. Okay.
But Puma, that's more of a classic, you know.
B-boy dancing.
Yeah.
Break dance.
I don't see Puma, you know, competing with Nike or Adidas.
Nah, not at all.
They gonna do what they do.
So what's next for Paypa Boy?
What's next for me? I am trying to go on tour. Me and my artist trying to go to Japan. I got a lot of things out there bubbling for me. And that's just the next big thing. I'm trying to get my foot in the door with this music shit. I fuck with a lot of guys in the industry, but I ain't trying to use them as no outlet. I'm trying to just develop, build my own platform, and just get on. And from there, I'm just real big in my community. I'm trying to buy that whole fort right there. They want to buy probably 1.4 for that whole segment right there. I'm trying to just black own.
Yeah, buy the neighborhood back. So, what you saying going overseas? Like, do you feel like it's easier to get on over there, or you feel like you could?
No, it's just thinking outside the box. It's cool in America, but to me, what I feel and what I know, niggas always love you out of town than they do back home.
Yeah.
Cause just a lot of, you know, not crabbing and bro mentality, but it's just a lot of like, yeah, he doing his thing, but whatever.
Yeah.
But niggas get behind a nigga cause I got the most clout. I be on, and you already know just from the kindness of my heart, I've been giving back since day one. Just imagine what I do when I get major clout.
Facts.
I mean, I can't go, you know, to the grave with all this shit. I get this shit away. Like.
So, if you could work with any artist right now, who would it be?
Currency.
Spitter?
Yeah, I just did a song with his boy Roddy.
You did a song with Roddy?
Yeah, it's called Off the Backboard.
Good sense. That was on playlist. In high school for sure. Me and Jeezy, that's what we was off of.
Yeah, fuck with bro. He good peoples.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jambalaya TV for linking us up.
And I just came back from New Orleans, so shout out to Bourbon Street, Canal, Jet Life. I fuck with Spitter for sure. But man, I appreciate you. Thank you for letting me come through.
Likewise.
We'll catch y'all on the next one.
Look, I come to you like the old Pete Hall on the last break, right? Okay. I'm already sitting on a triple double, so I ain't worried about scoring. Right. I got about 89 points.